Game really, I mean, we know all the players and what they can do. It's just a matter of, are they going to bring it early? See Donovan with a nice jump shot.
4.2 points a game before the shutdown, and see how he continues his game. He was early 3-2 lead as Donovan worked that screen with Gobert. Very patient, up and in.
Not trying to rush or force anything. Still makes it look easy, Bowler.
Yeah, sure does. Donovan in that paint. They're playing at the HP Fieldhouse. There's 3 gyms in Orlando. Rudy with a nice hammer.
Players, it will be an advantage coming back. I mean, maybe they didn't end as Booker knocks down that little.
Off that wrist surgery, Utah turns it over. Running are the Suns, and there's a bucket and one.
I think on that.
Yeah, it was Mikal Bridges with the hold on Gobert. So the 3 by Joe. Nice look off lay it.
The other with a mishandle. Now he fakes it, Joe does, and gets a nice easy 2.
High floater over the top of Gobert. And so far, I see the Jazz a little tight, down 17-9. 19-11, Jazz started hot, 3 of their first 4 shots, and they've cooled. That's a long deuce by Booker.
Know about his coaching, and he was respected by every player, but you get him off the court. He's one of the most kind men you would ever come across. And yes, he was hard-nosed on the court.
Going to have an opportunity to kind of settle in with the Jazz as well.
Yeah, more minutes should come his way. George Niang, 3 ball.
Looks like he got that minivan tuned up during the break, Bowler.
You know, he had an ankle sprain when he went down to the bubble. I talked to him, 22-6.
Yeah, they knock you down, but you get up real quick because you realize this is a scrimmage game, right? And it's just kind of a work in progress to get back the chemistry. It's moving the basketball. I might be open, but I've got one more pass because this guy's more open than I am. Is Jordan Clarkson doing what he does best, getting in that paint.
About filling the shoes of Bogey. And you look at Jordan Clarkson, and the comment was about the fact that he had no preseason here, not many practices here.
Carter pops about a 15-foot jumper from the free throw line. Quinn said tonight, too, that he wanted this team just to go out and play.
Yes.
And Thurl, I think what that means is, you know, sure, focus on defense, but I think it's that comfort factor. So a quick 4 off the bench. Donovan, the only Jazz man with double digits.
Of an importance to the Jazz team as getting opportunities to take the shots. The shots are going to fall, and that's what these scrimmage games are for, right? They kept it close with the defense, and then in the second half is when they kind of poured it on. And in his hands.
You got Joe parked in the corner. They go out to Clarkson, toes up a 3. Looks good is.
Picture perfect. Picture perfect.
And with his second 3 ball, 9-point game. Baseline J, tough shot. Knocked. The Jazz starting big here. They've got Bradley along with Gobert. Here's Joe on a roll to the rim and put it down. Joe Ingles with his second left-hand layup.
Add that to the Jazz points in the paint. Nice way to start the second half.
So they start Bradley over Royce O'Neal. Royce did not take a shot. 6 boards in 16 minutes for Rudy.
Bo, let's see if the Jazz are really focused on getting Rudy a little bit more involved. But you have to take what you get. Pick up Mike Conley the way they should have in fear of Rudy. Mike got an easy shot.
Inside foul on a drive. Phoenix ball. How about the big man? Ayton fires up the 3.
And I heard that yell, which means he doesn't do that very often.
11 for Ayton. Donovan right back and knocks down about a 17-footer.
But we talked about players who have taken advantage of the layoff, and maybe Ayton's been working on his 3-point shot.
Bradley can play defense together. I think offensively they can crash the boards, but the spacing gets really tight with both of those on the court.
Those new lineups to see whether, again, like Matt said, if they'll work.
Rudy, runner, paint, scores it. We find a little more involvement with the offense.
Well, he has to do it within rhythm of what the Jazz do. Might allow turnovers, but this is what he's good at right here, at getting down and making plays.
Beautiful pass. Rudy plexiglass, but it's just another part of the way the NBA has made this happen in Orlando. You know, Emmanuel's a guy that kind of lost the ability to get on the floor. It's good to see him back.
Moutier an opportunity to play more, an opportunity to kind of get back into.
Now, Moutier, by the way, has played in just 7 of the last 20 games. Tough shot, counted. I tell you, Jazz trail by 14. They're back to within 5, make it 7 on that drive off the glass. And here it is, the 23rd. Right now, T, this would be one long road trip.
It would be. Yeah, it would, having to be in one place for a long time. But the NBA has just done a great job of surrounding these guys. It's Jordan.
That's a tough one to catch. He's got it. Moutier drives inside. Miaoni wearing 81 on his jersey. There's George, deep 3. Got it. You know, Thurl just kind of looked at me with a note and said maybe it's getting to be close to your bedtime in Atlanta. Hey, before Brooklyn, and then a couple of days off before these 8 seeding games.
Yeah, so first I think we're all happy that Jazz are going to need playmaking. And when you have Rudy on the floor, he's going to be the picker that's going to roll to the rim. And you got to have
barrel inside. He's got a great frame at 6'5", 240. And Matty, we will dial you up once again on Saturday night.
You know, they led by example. They came in ready, in shape, in the best shape of anybody on the team, and they really led by example in doing that. And
I know you probably know this, but we came to town the same year together, which tells you a long time ago. But the story goes, I think Monty Williams has kind of gone with the same, 10 to 11 player rotation tonight.
Yeah, he had coach, whether it's on the defensive end, whether it's three-point shooting. And there are a lot of young teams out there, too, who are still looking at this lineup, at the little things.
Ooh, impressive. You know,
right? Have they added something to their game? Have they stayed in shape? Are they ready to play?
Beautiful move. Brantley right back at you. 8 seeding games prior to the playoffs. And those games, as I mentioned, start on July 30th.